Deserts are supposed to be lifeless. Endless sand, cracked earth, air so dry it steals the moisture from your breath. But in certain parts of the world, the impossible happens. Without warning, without announcement, a barren desert explodes into color overnight. Millions of flowers rise from dust, purple, yellow, crimson, white, as if the earth itself decided to wake up. How can something so dead suddenly become so alive? Tonight, we explore the science, the mystery, and the legend of the desert that blooms overnight. Deserts are not empty, they are sleeping. Beneath the dry surface lie thousands, sometimes millions of seeds. Invisible, silent, waiting. These seeds can survive for years, even decades. They endure scorching heat, freezing nights, and brutal winds. They remain dormant, locked in biological suspension. In places like the Atacama Desert, often called the driest place on Earth, rain may not fall for years, yet when it does, something extraordinary begins. In rare years, deserts experience unusually heavy rainfall. When this happens in regions like the Anza Borrego Desert State Park or parts of the Sonoran Desert, a phenomenon called a superbloom occurs. Within days, seeds absorb water, dormancy chemicals break down, germination triggers, roots anchor into softened soil, then almost simultaneously, the desert floor erupts in color. Fields that were empty yesterday are covered today. From the sky, it looks like someone spilled paint across the earth. But this transformation is not random. It is perfectly timed evolution. Desert flowers are masters of efficiency. They grow fast, they bloom fast, they reproduce fast. Some species complete their entire life cycle in just a few weeks. Why? Because the rain will not last, the soil will dry, the sun will return, and survival depends on speed. Their seeds scatter into the wind and settle back into the dust. Waiting again, it is not chaos, it is strategy. To observers, the bloom feels sudden. You drive through a barren valley one week. You return days later, and it has transformed into a living painting. But the change was building invisibly. Rainfall patterns, soil temperature, seed density accumulated over years. The desert was preparing long before you noticed. The overnight miracle was years in the making. Long before meteorologists understood rainfall cycles, ancient cultures witnessed desert blooms with awe. Some believed the flowers were gifts from the gods. Others believed they marked sacred cycles. In certain South American traditions, blooming deserts were seen as signs of renewal after hardship. A reminder, even the harshest environments hide potential. Even the driest seasons end. Nature does not waste life. It stores it. When flowers bloom, the desert changes instantly. Bees emerge from underground burrows, butterflies migrate in, birds follow the insects, small mammals feed on seeds, predators follow the mammals. An entire food web activates. For a short time, the desert becomes one of the most vibrant ecosystems on Earth. Then slowly, it fades again, not into death, but into waiting. Scientists now study superblooms carefully. Changing rainfall patterns may increase or decrease their frequency. Too little rain, no bloom. Too much rain, seeds rot. Temperature shifts can disrupt germination timing. What looks like a miracle is actually a fragile balance. And that balance is shifting. The desert teaches patience, but it also reminds us that resilience has limits. The desert does not bloom because it is weak. It blooms because it is prepared. For years it appears lifeless. Yet beneath the surface, life is stored with precision. It waits for the right moment. And when that moment comes, it does not hesitate. It transforms completely. Perhaps the lesson is not about flowers at all. Perhaps it is about timing. The desert that blooms overnight is not magic. It is memory. It is patience. It is survival written into the soil. It reminds us that what appears barren may simply be waiting, and sometimes the most dramatic transformations do not happen slowly. They happen all at once. So the next time you see a place that seems empty, remember the seeds beneath your feet. Because even in silence, even in dryness, life may already be preparing to bloom.